Good morning and welcome to the third edition of Inbound Tuesdays. My name is Marc Nashaat. I'm an inbound marketing consultant here at Powered by Search. And I want to talk today about an important topic in marketing, and that's the concept of emotional marketing. Now, traditional marketing has been rational or logic-based, in which brands or companies are trying to identify the features of their product or what makes them stand out against competitors. And this sort of thinking has been outdated in that we know now that consumers, that people in general, make decisions based on emotion. If you could think to any decision you've ever made, there's always some component of emotion there. And often it's those emotional triggers that end up leading us to make that purchase or convert on that transaction. Now, this transcends pretty much any industry. Thinking to SEO tools, for instance, you don't go and buy an SEO tool, the latest site crawler or link profile analyzer or what have you, because you think that you need it. You buy it because you want it, because it will make your job easier, because that will lead to more free time for you. And so this sort of thinking is present in any vertical, with any product, with any service. So there's an important point that Lee Burnett said here when speaking about advertising, and he said that advertising tells us, here's what we have, here's what it will do for you, and here's how to get it. Now, emotional-based marketing takes a different approach. What emotional marketing says is, here's what you want, here's why it's important, and here's how we can help. Emotional marketing takes the approach of having the customer feel that they want to be a part of your brand, that they would be willing to be an ambassador for your brand, to promote your brand, to share your brand. Take Apple, for instance. They sort of brand their products or their, the Apple brand as this hip, modern, cool new thing for, young and professional people. This sort of branding, this brand loyalty that they've created has resulted in physical fistfights between people like Android fans and Apple fans over, disparities between what they feel to be the superior operating system. Now, Apple's done a remarkably successful job at emotional marketing because they take the reverse approach to rational marketing. They don't say that, or they don't try to convince you rather that you need their product. They try to convey to you the lifestyle that their product brings. They make you think about how you could feel if you owned an Apple product. And that's what everyone needs to be doing in their marketing efforts. They need to stop considering the features that make them feel superior to their competitors, and they need to start looking more closely at how their customers feel, putting themselves in the shoes of their customers and trying to determine what it is that their customers really want. So this is the crux that we're at now, and it's the sort of this new way of thinking that a lot of people are hesitant to take on, but there are tons of reasons to support this. Besides the multitude of professional speakers that have spoken on the topic, things like neuroscience, where researchers are using EEGs to track brain patterns, and they can see very clearly and very consistently that customers, right before making a transaction, have illicit emotional responses or triggers that led them to make that transaction. So it's an important point for us to remember, and on the scale of decision making, the heart weighs a lot heavier than the mind. So this is this notion of share of heart, and this is what brands should be going after. You should be going after heart share and not market share. So to finish it off, I just want to leave you with a quote by Orwell Ray Wilson. And what he says is that customers buy for their reasons, not yours. So keep that in mind when you're marketing your products or your services. And it's definitely something that will help you close more leads, build better relationship with your audiences, and attract more customers.